Hi, my name's Katie. My first poem is called Chipped Blue Nail Polish. Fluorescent red, under the bright lights, thoughts racing underneath. Head to the ground, focus on her hands, chipped blue nail polish. Alternating expressions, multicolored moods, unpredictable. My second poem is about procrastination. That day, I had a panic attack. I spent $20 for my class. Running late, essay half-assed, and I still spent $20 for my class. Took the taxi and made him go fast. I paid $20 for that cab. Red lights almost every block. The traffic nearly made my heart stop. I ran to my class presentation, straight out of the cab. I paid $20 freaking for that class. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and the first poem I'm going to read is Shadows. I am a shadow that fades away when night falls. I am a shadow with many poses. I am a shadow that makes other shadows rise. I am a shadow that sprints, walks, and plays. Some shadows are huge mountains and other tiny snails. Some are friends and others rude. Some are thin and others thick. Some are old and others young. The sun generates our society. Shadow gives a shade of dark to everything. Shadows are your reflection on the ground. We are all in one society of shadows. We are all different sizes, but aim for the same goal, to be someone in this world. This shadow is you.
My mother is a mountain holding up the sky firmly. My mother is the rain that helps crops grow strong. She is the sun who gives strength to those who need it. My mother is the hand that helps me keep going in this world of chaos. She is a light that will always shine in my heart. My second one is called Dear President Obama. Dear President Obama, I hope you can change all the problems that the world faces, such as the war in Iraq, the war in Afghanistan, the war between Israel and Palestine, and most importantly, global warming. I also hope that you can further promote racial equality. I am from California, and in the valleys here, people, especially from Latin America, are getting sick from working in the fields so hard for hours a day for little pay and no health care. Please help them, because without them, no one could even be vegetarian. They are the ones who grow fruits and vegetables we eat. Please make this world a better place to live in for both nature and people. Sincerely, Natalie Guillen.
I'm sometimes desperate for attention, but I'm not overjoyed to be rebellious. I don't have bad influences, and I try hard not to give in to peer pressure. But somewhere along the road, someone comes along with temptation close to their side and offers me whatever they got. But do I get the power to say no? Always sitting blankly at the sky, hoping for a miracle to happen, hoping someone will come around to understand. I don't want toys anymore, and I don't want to show my baby pictures. And if I'm crazy and loud, then you're insane and rude. And if today is not our day, so be it. There's always tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. The average American dream and dreamer build dreams on shattered hopes and lift off on their own spaceships of life. But the average American laws are in a state of corruption. Example A. A man is allowed to go to war and kill another man at the age of 18, but a man can't buy a drink until the age of 21. I mean, the government has money to pay for wars, but not to feed the poor. Politicians say more taxes will solve everything. Politicians say, vote for me and I'll set you free. But then, dear politician, why are innocent men and women being arrested for helping a dying man on the street? Men tell women when we're to create, but we got our name from our woman, and then we take from our women. When did we get to the point where we're buying everything, but we can't pay for anything? We got credit cards and checkbooks, but not a dime in our pockets. We had dreams in the beginning, but let them fizzle in the end. So when the ship goes down, we better get ready. Thank you.
Okay, so it's called This Guy. So there's this guy, right? And he has a smile that can turn my day brighter than bright. And the scent he wears I can no longer bear because it gives me this sensational, I'm floating on cloud 9 kind of feeling. And his eyes, I tend to stare at them, trying to restrain myself as they're reeling me in, pulling and grasping every bit of my attention towards it. I find myself making a little skit in my mind, and I have to admit it makes me feel like I just made a base hit. But notice how I said base hit, not home run. Because in the end, when the play is done, there still wasn't an earned run. You see this guy I'm talking about? He makes me want to take a different route, fly a different kind of sky. He makes me want to swing and dance and jump and shout, run and yell, sit and stand all at the same time. He makes me want to get on my feet and rock to the beat. He makes me feel nothing but pure ecstasy when I think about him kissing me. He makes me want to sail the ocean blue and find the truth. He makes me want to find a cure for cancer and for every question have an answer. And you feel me? I understand we just friends, and it's okay, because regardless of the situation we're in, I will always be with him till the very end. But him and me, we're a different type of friends, you see. There's this attraction between us, this magnetic pull that neither of us can fight. And it's funny, because if I knew he was here tonight, I'd turn on my red light. I'd probably have stage fright. I know I may not be his style or the type of girl he's usually into, but I'm something new, something true, not something you could easily screw and come back to like 5th period's gym shoes. And in a couple weeks be like, Nicole, who? And maybe he's scared of change, but if he would just let me, perhaps I could help him rearrange his thought process. So, how about we put this game on pause, stop sneaking around like mice, because instead of worrying about a price to pay, we can focus on making an explosive display of something amazing, ground-shaking, earth-quaking, breathtaking, silent-breaking, unfailing, something amazing. But I can see it's impossible, unimaginable, and very unexplainable. I may not like it. I may hate it with every inch of my body, with every atom that makes up my existence, every molecule, every cell in my system. But life isn't like one big Burger King. You can't always have it your way. So before I say my goodbyes, there's this guy, right? And when he smiles, everything just seems all right. Thanks. Okay. Up next is my girl LaJanae.
Okay, well, my name's LaJanae. Well, majority of people call me Lala. I sort of wrote this poem this morning, and it's sort of dedicated to a couple of people I have outside in the audience right now. So, Never had someone like you. I understand you can only do you, but does you include us? But does you include us, the ones you had and the ones you're supposed to trust? Our love is there for you. Is yours there too? I remember those days we used to go to the zoo. Nowadays, you're mostly with your boo. Don't get me wrong, I love them too, but we're your kids, and it's like we only get the bad biz. Remember the good and bad times. Those memories aren't just mine. Missing you and the way things used to be. Missing you and the way things used to be. Now it's like we paying the fees while you go and you please. Right now, I'm only asking for one thing, and that one thing is please don't take my sister away from me. All right, and up next we got Talia, baby.
All right, what's up? What's poppin'? Do I need a title? This isn't really titled, so I'm gonna just go ahead. If you shall love a trip, I'll give you a clip. But do love though in my jeans, stuck in my hip, and I walk kinda mean how I strut with a dip. Babe this, buttercup that. I've heard it all before. I'm in love with dollars, Prada, and Christian Dior. You see, I'm way ahead of your plan, not trying to have you as my man. Marcel, please, quit calling it. You see, I ignore the calls. I treat every dude like the one before him. You can't play me. I'm done with lames. At the top, boy, stop with the kid games. Got you heated because I'm done with you, and you know I'm well off with the next dude. Love nobody, trust nobody, and most definitely never fear nobody. It's a cold game. Play your part or get your position took. You ain't even on topic, then best not speak about it. I do what I do and I does it well. Check me out though, I'm swell, and that's on your mamas. I got me one and I call him daddy instead of papas. Trust, I don't finish last. The rockin' with me, ooh wee, it's a blast. You ain't with it? Deuces, you in the past. Since, I guess you half nice, then, well, you whack. And because of that fact, I ain't never ever slacked. You looking at your highness, I am so blindless. Not the female you used to dating, I got a unique type of situation. I'm the stoop lad, these birds, they just salute me. Stay wetter than your, it's that la la la. I speak fluently. She busy with all that blah, blah, blah. I stay on the grind, be online with the best kind. Hear me out though, thug. I'ma leave you sprung. Thank you.
In an urban high school, in a science laboratory lab, two girls are discussing their project.
You don't even know what you are doing. I already know what your grades will be, and now you are a dummy.
We will see who is better. You talk too much.
The day has come. The projects are to be returned, and they get their grades back.
See, I told you. Mine is the best, and the best proof is the grade. I told you, Tommy. Besides, let me see what your grades are.
You know I'm leaving.
After school, Alex sits at Dolores Park thinking about how humans behave.
I don't know what people want from me, for real. I had to say that people just want me to be perfect. But you know what? I am capable of doing anything. It doesn't matter who I am or the way I look. What really matters is the effort. I will study more.
Alex studies hard. She gets all A's. She's on the honor roll.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
You see, I am capable. I don't even call me dummy.
I don't care. I never get bad grades. So now, who do you think you are?
I am a girl with just good grades.
The moral of this story is that no matter what people think about you,
all you had to do
is show who you really are.
Even if the situation never looks good for you,
you must make the best effort you can.
And you will succeed in this life.
Yelling about the shooting, about the killings, mothers don't remember reality, phone call, angers, her crying, who the media pictures, fighting and screaming, different tastes of drunk family members, life drops the bottle of dirty cycle neighbors. Let me put some ink in your mind, blue, red, purple, green, black, so many different colors of ink, I'ma start an art gallery. Google me, I'm the eye of a hero, violence is my silence.
I see a room with darkness. I see the color white. Poems are made in darkness. Poems are not white. Poems are shadows. All poems are what you want them to be. All poems are another way to express yourself. All poetry are built and filled within everyone. I stay active. If I see something I like, I'm snatching. If you put up a fight, then I'm beasting. Then you're gonna be on the floor sleeping. And I'm gonna be standing over you laughing. Poems are funny. I hear people screaming. I hear cops coming, so I start running. I get tired of running, so I get a bottle of water and start drinking. I see the cops again, so I break to escape. Poems are made to flee. Poems are made to express. Poems are diaries. Poems are made to go hard or go home. Poems are made to influence. Poems are made to touch lives. Poems catch lives. Poems are alive.
All right, my poem is called Let Me Tell You Where I've Been. Let me tell you where I've been. I've been places you couldn't imagine, places you think I haven't been, places you thought you saw me, but that's not where I've been. I've been here and there, places you wouldn't dare, places you hear about on the news or on the air. I've been there. Doesn't matter what day and time I was there, even if it was yesterday's tomorrow, I've been there. All I do is go to school and straight home. Guess I haven't been anywhere. Everything changes one day. Soon I can say I've been somewhere. Soon I can go somewhere by air. Soon I can go somewhere you wouldn't dare. How was I to know home and school aren't anywhere? But going to school will get me somewhere. Then you will look back at me with a fake grin because I just told you where I'm going and where I've been.
Is a writing community for writers who have been with WritersCorps for a while and the program is no longer available for either it's not at their site or they graduated. So I am going to introduce them all at once and then they're just going to do their poems. So first I'd like to bring up Sandra. Sandra. Yay!
Hi, how are you everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. And I'm nervous, so I think I will cry. I'm just acting, don't worry. 2 years ago, I came here at the same place, and I was reading poetry. But the difference from then to now is that I couldn't speak English. So I read my poem in Spanish, and I think I missed a lot of audience because not everybody can understand or speak Spanish. Under her wings. It was last night that I was thinking how good my professor has been to me. She has given me support without even using heartwarming words. When I'm struggling, she holds my hand, letting me know that I can count on her. Whenever I feel sad or share a broken tear, she asks me for a hug. And it is there, in her arms, that I feel protected, like nothing that dares to touch me could hurt me. There is a power that grows inside me when I find myself under her wings. Under her wings, I am calm. And she calls me mija, as if she were saying, don't give up on account of stupid things. Don't you see how strong you are? And my pain turns into a sincere smile. And my soul doesn't feel hurt anymore. Thank you.
Yay! And next up we have Annie. Annie Yu, I'm sorry, Annie Yu.
Hey. Okay, so the poem I'm going to read is Book of Lives. My name is a book of lives. I press leaves inside, scraps of the city, one crumbled bus ticket, a newspaper washed with rain, a torn photograph of two little girls. My name is the map of the world, a body of continents and stars. On an airplane, I look at the map. Flights intersect, travel miles in seas, hours in clouds. A window bird trills by my bed. Power lines crisscross streets like threads in the sky. A book of lives is a month of Saturdays, a seahorse from Peru, perfume at my neck. All the threads in my body connect, the heart beats. Look inside a red suitcase, you'll find letters to no one, objects found and lost, a plastic white fan, contradictory, jade green, city grids, the last bite of an ice cream cone. These are all my names. I savor these words on the tip of my tongue. A book of lives lives in my right hand. I clutch a pen in the other. All the rivers flower into the sea. Thank you. Okay. Next up is Marcella Ortiz.
Okay, this is the first time I'm reading in front of people. Okay. Okay, this is a poem to my mom. You're nothing but a group of coffee-clutching women. 19 years, and the only image that I can think of when I hear my mother's voice is Rosie the Riveter, with her hand balled up in a fist and her arm as hard as a rock tense beneath her face. Bunch of coffee-clutching women? Was a term announced as a statement to generalize only the smartest women I know as a bunch of old grandmothers who sit in sewing circles and talk about how to cook the most superb and delicious blueberry biscuits? We banned my mother from the kitchen due to an ironic incident where she had burnt water. The only hands who touched the oven was my father's. Bunch of coffee-clutching women. I can envision my mom's face becoming red as these man's words ripped through her ears and invaded her heart. Please keep your peace, Mom. Yes, my mother is a woman, but coffee clutching? The term was worse than nails on a chalkboard. Oh yes, a coffee clutching woman who has raised 3 not-so-obedient children, never leaving a dirty dish in the kitchen sink or taking any from anyone. Coffee clutching women. Yes, Mom, you sure do act like a coffee-clutching woman with your Carhartt jeans on and steel-toe boots, arriving to work 20 minutes early to run your own crew, all consisting of obnoxious men who poke holes through construction site porta potties because 50% of the male's brains consist of their oh-so-glorified junk that doesn't even work right 75% of the time. Coffee-clutching women. I suppose Alice Paul and Lucy Burns were nothing but coffee-clutching women, clutching their coffee cups, sitting around talking about nonsense, the same nonsense that changed the 19th Amendment, finally uniting all the coffee-clutching women together. Yes, we can vote. I can see Abigail Adams sitting, clutching her scorching hot cup of joe, scolding her husband because he said, just sit down and drink your damn coffee, woman. She really was the brains of the outfit. My mother stood and tried to find her words that could make any man run away with his tail between his legs, but all she can find is F you, F you. He sits and laughs. My mother's overworked, tired, but still solid body stood hard as a rock. I'm not going to cry, she demands to herself, as an aggravated, pissed-off tear falls down from her hot face. Don't cry, Mom, don't cry.
That was her first time ever. Yay! And up next, we have Indiana Pelivanova. Thank you.
A recipe for water. Start with the color magenta, a burning asphalt, a beach ball sighing out its life, a garden grown on accident after accident. Add a fodder, painting shells on the cove, a pinch of guilt, statues of Isabella butterflies, and extinct alphabets, a teaspoon of autumn leaves, a shepherd playing with the wind, some animal begging for snow. Mix vigorously, like a mountain mixes up its slopes. Preheat the bed of a polar star to 480 light years away. Thank you. And next is Robin Black.
Oh, okay. I had to know. This is called eviction notice. The police turned us away. 11 years old eating baby food. Days warm like the occasional free matzah from next door. No plates. Cups were yo plate. I stepped on a nail in the backyard chasing my sister through junk. At night, taking sips of beer bottles left over from parties. They tasted like warm quarters. My mom stayed up while I slept on the couch at ABC No Rio. I caught fleas from Cookie Puss sleeping on my stomach, keeping us both warm. At that age, I lost the comfort from lies, like a fly sleeping in the mouth of a corpse, stranded on a crescent moon with no oars, floating in a sea of ash littered with diamonds. I swallow past lives to spit these alternate futures.
One more big round of applause for our very talented apprentice program. Fantastic.